So in the last video I shared 3 tips which has helped me run a faster 5k. Well, good news, I have another 3 more to share with you. And if you didn't watch my last video, here's the context. So over the past 2 years I've managed to drop my 5k time down from 24.5 minutes down to 17 minutes and 25. And I'm confident I'm going to break or get to the 16-minute mark as well. Let's see, fingers crossed. And in the last video I shared 3 tips which has helped me massively increase my 5k performance. They were strength training, running economy and interval sessions, speed sessions. Now I'm going to share another 3 more, and that is equipment, I actually have to check, weight loss and slow running, i.e. zone 2 training. So let's get to it and start off with equipment. So look, the biggest part of equipment that's going to increase your 5k pace is shoes, runners, wherever you want to call them, and carbon plated ones for that matter. And I'm going to sound like a Nike advocate or an Adidas advocate here, but the shoes massively help. So for example, I know when I run I'm going to get a 10-second deduction in my pace per kilometre when I'm running my Alpha Flies or my Vapor Flies because of that carbon plate. So if you want to increase your 5k speed and you don't have a pair of carbon shoes, I would definitely recommend getting a pair. And they can be expensive, but the best thing about them is that there's always offers, and it's so competitive now that Asics, Nike, Adidas, Saucony, who else? So many more have their own brand of carbon plated shoes now that the pricing is getting more competitive, meaning you're going to get a cheaper pair overall. So on the topic of equipment, I really go by the philosophy as well, less is more. So if you want to break your 5k record as well, try wear as little clothing as possible. Now I'm not saying go out in your Speedos and go hell for leather, but just try, don't wear your jackets, don't wear your running vest or anything like that as well. Just trying to be as light as possible. And I'll share a picture of this in a minute, but when I'm going for a pace, whether it be 5k or wherever, I have a pair of skin tight shorts with pockets on that I use, nice, lightweight and can carry everything. And either a vest and a t-shirt, and that's that. I don't need any jacket or backpack or anything else. And if you want any recommendations on any running clothing or a pair of runners to go with, feel free to drop a message in the comments and I'll help you out. So the next tip I want to share with you to help you run a faster 5k is all around weight loss. And simply put, the lighter you are, the less you have to carry, therefore the faster you're going to run. So if you feel you can run a faster 5k by losing weight, you're probably right, because that's what helped me. So in the picture I was 95k, the other picture I was down to 76 kilos, so obviously there's going to be a difference in pace and performance there. But look, there's a few ways even you can do this. One in the long term, one in the short term. In the long term, just have a balanced diet, not just for the sake of a 5k, but just for the sake of having a healthy and sustainable life. So whole food as much as possible, control your calories, all that good stuff, and loads of videos on YouTube about this. The second is the day of the race, just be conscious of what you're eating. Don't have too much food, maybe an hour or 2 before you run, because 1, you're going to feel heavier and sluggish, and 2, the turtle's head is probably going to come out. What I usually do is have a meal the night before, and then maybe a gel just before the run as well if I'm feeling weak or I need a bit more energy, and that usually carries me through the 5k, or maybe 2 gels then if it's a 10k, just depending really how I feel. And the last, and probably the most overlooked, but also the most important tip of the lot, is keep your easy runs easy. The reason being is that slow is smooth and smooth is fast. So what I mean by this, when we run at an easy pace, we're running our zone 2 heart rate. So we're working on our aerobic fitness, and simply put, there's loads of science around this too, and I've done a few videos on this before, so go watch them. But you're increasing your overall base fitness level. So what this does is that you can run at a faster pace for less effort that you're outputting in your body. So if you think about this in the setting of a 5k, it means that you're comfortable. Say for example, you could be really comfortable at 5:30, then you do your easy runs, you could be comfortable then at a 5-minute pace. You just have that platform then to push on a bit more and then exert more effort. So if you do this, if you focus on your easy runs, your harder runs are also going to become easier and more enjoyable too, because you're going to be able to push that bit harder. So there you have it, 3 more tips to help you run a faster 5k. And just to wrap up, they are invest in good equipment, lightweight, good shoes, The second is focus, well, sorry, the third, I forget the other. Focus on your easy runs. And then the third one as well is lose weight if you have to by having a balanced diet and just don't eat anything stupid on race day. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, get off YouTube and get out running.